This is Black Ink Paint here, coming to you guys with the Hieratic Disaster Dragon profile. This is not actually mine. This is my friend Satsuinohadoryu, and his channel. It will be in the description below. And some of you guys might know him as TheDragonMasterRyu. And the reason I'm doing the profile for him is because he does not have a mic at the moment, and he told me that he wants someone who has a mic to do the video for him. So I'm doing it for him at the moment. Well, here's the deck profile. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to both our channels. And here's the profile. Triple Tefnuit, triple Sue, triple Asset, one Nebfet, one Luster, one Wattail. The triple Tefnuit, the triple Sue, and the triple Asset are somewhat standard, with the Tefnuits and the Assets being your initiators, if that's what you want to call it, and the Sues being the cards that contain the combos. But you need one of these two to start any Hieratic combo pretty much. And Nebfet is in there because it's easy to get out, and its ability is really useful in the fact that it can destroy monsters. It can pop my opponent's monster by tripping Hieratic, and I can most likely get a free special summon from it as well. So you're basically plussing while destroying your opponent's monster. And these are just the targets for Hieratic's effect. Then we have one Darkness Maul. Darkness Maul is a standard in any dragon deck. And then on to the Disaster Engine. He runs two Kawaki Weird Drago. Kawaki is a card that you can just summon, and you can just sit on it and pretty much keep adding cards till you get the hand you need for OTK, as well as lock down your opponent's plays. And it's a good 1900 beast stick as well. And it's just the entire main deck is, of monsters are dragons. It's pretty easy to discard in the field. Two Delta Flyers are the tuners for this deck, and they're targets for a tune. One Exploder Dragon, because Exploder Dragon can get over beat sticks like BLS, Dark Armed, Chaos Sorcerer, or some other beat stick in some other decks that for some reason the cards in this deck can't get over at that time. One DDA is to do a Synchro Loop with Delta Flyer and to revive Darkness Maul. The Synchro Loop is pretty simple. You discard a card, you add Delta Flyer, you summon Delta Flyer, then you sync level 7 or 8 with DDA. That's pretty much a Synchro Loop. And that's 19 monster count. Now on to the spells. He runs triple MST for that back row. He runs triple Lance, which is for protections of his monsters. Double Seal Convocation and Double Duality. Those are his consistency cards and can somewhat speed up the deck. Then for the single cards, he runs one Dark Hole, one Heavy Storm, and one Monster Reborn. And then for the traps, he runs double Obama's Trap Hole, double Compulse. And Compulse is really good in this deck since you can send Darkness Maul back to the hand and resummon it. You can extend combos. You can stop your opponent from doing certain stuff, and if your opponent has a set card, you can return that to the hand in case it might be something dangerous like a Raito face down. So Compulse is a very flexible card. The Solemn Brigade and one turn to tribute. On to Yester deck, he runs triple Attune, which is standard. He runs one Sword Breaker, which is for those decks that run a single type of monster, like mirror matchups, like Hieratic. If you're playing Hieratic, you would call dragons, detaching sea material, and it's sort of like a catastrophe effect in the fact that before the battle damage step even occurs, well, at the start of the damage step, if it battles a monster of the selected type, the monster is automatically destroyed and no damage calculation is done. So if I'm playing heroes, I'd probably call Warrior, and I can stop, and any Warrior this card battles is destroyed automatically. Constellar, Ptolemy's Mesir 7, I can't pronounce that in my life. But this card is pretty good as well. It's the card says, ignore its first effect. This requires 2 level 6 monsters, and once per turn you can attach one XP material from that card to target one monster on the field or in the graveyard, and return that target to the owner's hand. Now note that it can target any monster on either side of the field or on either graveyard. So I can return Darkness Melts to the hand, I can return their annoying cards to the hand, I can return my Darkness Melts in my graveyard to my hand, I can return key Hieratic that are in my graveyard to my hand as well, and that is very useful effect. So it's sort of like a Compulse, but it's like a little more overpowered. And it's a 2700 beast as well, so it's pretty good card overall. 1 full-time Strike Balancer, obviously negate effects. And 2 Dragon and the Thunder Charger. The reason that he only runs 2 is because it's not a pure Hieratic deck, so he doesn't really see the need to run more than 2. And then for the Synchros, he runs 1 Ancient Fairy. It's a nice stall card at 3k defense, and it's also good in Dark Worlds, Malefics, Gravekeepers, or anything else that uses field spells. 1 Black Rose clears the field. Stardust, protection against destruction effects. Classifier is good because it's a wall that can keep reviving itself every time it's destroyed by battle. If my opponent revives my Darkness Smell, I can summon Classifier, bang it into my Darkness Smell, revive the Classifier again, and can attack again for 2800. So yeah, overall it's a very good defensive card, and it can be used offensively as well. 1 Scrap Dragon has a Scrap Dragon. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend to stop those stalls, and it's also a 3k beat stick. And 1 Trident Dragon for those possible Trident Dragon OTKs. Well, I'm Black Phoenix of Pain, and I thank Satsu for letting me do this video for him, and I thank TeamBrokenParadox for letting me post this video on the channel, and I will see you guys next time.